What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's actually been a couple of days since I've uploaded a video, and that is because my internet's been absolute... Yeah, it's been terrible. It keeps going down. Well, it was going down. It seems fine today, but I've been out all day today as well, so that's why the video is a little late. Regardless, welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 4. Very, very close to Forza Horizon 5. There is a trailer that has dropped. I'll talk about that a little bit later on in this video. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, you enjoy the content, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I think there's only like 30-something% of you guys are actually subscribed to the channel that are watching the videos. So there's a high chance that you are watching the video right now and you're not subscribed. And if you like it, then subscribe. Anyway, let's get started. It's a wheel spin drift build video because it's been a little bit since I've done one of these. So the way this works is I spin the wheel spin. Whatever car I get, I have to use it, and then whatever budget that I have to use would be also in the wheel spin. It's completely random. Sometimes I get good amount of money for the budget, sometimes I get terrible amount of money for the budget. You guys can see that in previous videos. But yeah, I'm gonna do super wheel spin. We'll see what I get, if it's something interesting. If I get multiple cars, I'll just pick the car that's furthest to the left. Okay. A Holden Tirana. And I get 50 grand to mess around with this thing. I might have done a build on this in the past. Or maybe it wasn't this. It was the Sandman, right? It was the Sandman that I've done it, and that was actually kind of recent. Anyway, 50 grand, and this ain't too bad. I'll sell it because I already have one of these things. I'm pretty sure I do. And I don't think I've driven it either, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Go to Holden. I do have one of these, but it is... Is it modified? I can't actually tell if it's modified or not. 216 horsepower? It seems stock. It seems stuck. I'll go and try to see if I can just get rid of everything that's on it now. By going into tune. Go to this. Go to reset everything. No, it's stuck. It's stuck. 600 class. Unless... Actually, I didn't do this properly. I'll just drive it like this. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. It's slow. It's very, very slow regardless, so... I actually don't think I've done anything to this car. Right, so I have to turn this thing into a drift build. So that's how this works. That's why I'm here. Very, very soft suspension. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna go to the top of the mountain and come down, because there's no chance I'll be able to have any sort of power to push myself up this hill. So we're coming down it, because I feel like it'll be a little bit better using gravity to come back down the hill. And the road is sort of wet, so this should help out a lot. So yeah, Forza Horizon 5. I'm not making a video on Horizon 5, you know, showing off whatever's in the trailer and stuff like that, because you guys have eyes and you can see it yourselves, but the trailer for Forza Horizon 5 has been released. I'll leave a link to the trailer, I guess, if you want, down in the description, for people to get, like, you know, easy access to it, but I'm not making it a whole video on it. I have nothing against people that have done that or are doing that, you know, just making, you know, videos on the trailer. I feel like it's very easy views, which it is. And I'm all for, you know, getting that bread, getting the bag, you know, get those easy views, get that easy money. But the only reason why I don't want to do it is I just feel like it's such a boring video to do. Like, I'm just showing people the trailer, but talking about it in the middle of it. You know what I mean? Like, there's absolutely nothing that I can add to that. Like, you guys have eyes, you can see what's going on in the trailer. I don't have to, you know, patronize and explain everything that's going on in the trailer that you guys can literally see yourselves. But anyway, like I said, I've done it in the past. I just decided to sort of change my ways and not do it anymore. Yeah, this thing is very underpowered, by the way. I know I'm not really talking about this guy, but you guys can see how bad it is at the moment. The tires are super slippery, so it's fine. I mean, I guess that's the only redeeming thing about it. Suspension is kind of alright with the steering angle and all that rest of stuff. It's just a little soft. But I can definitely hold angle with it. And I can slide this thing. It's 200 horsepower. It's all going to the rear wheels. I don't think it's a very, very heavy car. It's also got a V8 in it. Okay. A little transition action going on here. Let's go, come on. Up high and first. Can I actually get 3 stars with this thing? Completely stock, 216 or whatever it is horsepower. Okay, no. I'm disappointed in myself. I feel like I could have done 200,000 points with this stock. Yeah, let's modify this thing. Right, so this actually has a couple of body kit presets. I'm not going to do anything to the exterior of this thing. I'm just going to leave it the way it is at the moment. I'm going to go into the upgrades and have a look here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to modify this thing. I think I'm going to put a supercharger on it instead of a turbo. So I'm going to do that. And also, I don't really think I'm going to do anything to it visually. Not at the moment. I think we have like 50 grand, right, to spend on this thing. Put drift suspension on it. How much does it weigh, actually? 1,100 kilos. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything to that. I think it's fine the way it is. The diff, I'm going to change. I'm going to do that. I'm trying to think, what else can I do that's, like, you know, that is needed. I'm going to do a transmission. And I still have quite a bit of money, actually, to spend on this thing. So I think I'm going to go and give it a decent amount of power. So, supercharger upgraded. This cams is 24,000. I think tires. I'm gonna change tires since I'm gonna get this thing to be. Oh yeah, look, I did actually have tires for this thing. I think that was probably the only thing that I ended up buying for this car before. Anyway, I'm gonna bring in our sports tires because I think it's needed. I'm also gonna go ahead and get the wheels to be as wide as possible. I think, did I have these before? Bought? One sec, let me have a look here. I did have these bought before. So I'll go with 245s just in case, just so I can actually use my budget here. So 315s in the back, we'll change that to 295s, I think we should be good. Especially with all the power that I'm going to be putting down. As for this, track width for the rear, we'll do that as well. Okay, I mean, everything else is pretty much done. I don't really think I need anything else to do for this thing. I can do maybe brakes. I mean, it's 430 horsepower all going to the rear wheels here. Do I need anything else? Here, I'll do this just so I can adjust dampers as well. I mean, like I said, we're pretty much done here for our drift build. I mean, it's all the power going to the rear wheels. It's gonna be our sports tires. It's a 40,000. I don't really have to use all of the budget, you know. I can just leave it the way it is. I don't really need a whole lot more power either. But sure, where's the fun in that, you know? Where's the fun in stopping the amount of power that I put into this thing? When I could just do the whole thing. Anything else I could actually do? I'm trying to see here. Intercooler. Nope. Oil cooler. Actually, I'll do flywheel. Oh, flywheel's already bought. Forgot I bought that. 1400? Oh, no, I have to do this one. Right, I'll do that. 49, 650 is bought. Okay, let's actually, and I actually spent money on it. I didn't like get any of the parts that I already owned for this thing. Right, gear ratios seem stupidly long, so I'm gonna shorten those just so it looks good on that graph. Then I'll probably change stuff afterwards. As for everything else, I'm gonna leave the way it is. I'm just gonna lock the diff here, and that's it. Now let's drive it, and then I'll modify, or I'll tune it a little bit more, and then I'll come back and drive it again afterwards. But oh, it's so easy to hold angle with it. Yeah, it's miles better now. It's actually so much better than it was before. I think before it was slightly modified as well. So it wasn't even completely fully stock, but there we go. Right, let's drive it like this, and then I'll add my little basic tune onto it. I'll adjust some stuff. This gives me like a good idea on what I need to, you know, change whenever I do one of these runs without an actual tune on it, you know? Gear ratios definitely need to be a little bit longer, because right now I'm like redlining at 4th. I'm redlining at 4th. I'm not going fast enough for some of these corners. Someone just driving the same car as me? I think someone was literally Driving the same car. I don't know why I changed to 6. I just wanted to see. But yeah, 5th for like these longer corners. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't really be in 5th here. Look at the difference in points though between this pretty much stock. Actually, I had upgraded tires. I had upgraded tires pretty much. And look at the difference between the way this thing drives and the points I'm getting. How easy it is to keep going sideways now, with it having a little bit more power on these tires that it has on now. It is hella smooth. I really, really like it. Don't need a lot of money to actually get like a decent drift car. I always have people asking me like, what's the best first drift car you could have? I was like, I don't know, just drive anything stock, it's fine. Learn to... Oh, I actually lost control of that, but I didn't actually spin out. Mad. Mad, 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 mad. I think I may need a little bit more grip here on these tires. Just a little bit more grip. Finish off at 360. Okay, I think I can definitely drive this thing a little better, and I think with a tune, it's gonna be better. Okay, give me a sec. Right, slight change of setup. Still quite slippery. Okay, now I've made it so 4th gear is the one to use for long corners. This RX-7 or whatever's behind me is so much faster than I am. I'm on sports tires, bro. Can't really do anything about that. Oh no, I thought this guy was driving the same car as me. It's not. It's an Aston. It looked very similar from the front. But he has so much more power. I think he might be all-wheel drive as well. Jesus. Okay, it's good. I definitely have more grip now, though, setting this thing downhill. What was it? 360,000 points that I need to beat. I don't know if I'm beating that, but this is definitely easier to drive than it was the last time. This is where I almost fully spun out, but somehow I mean I lost control, but I didn't actually fully spin out. Yeah, it's really, really nice to drive. Very, very smooth, very easy to control. Too close to the inside. It's 361. Give me one sec, actually. Let me do one more run downhill and actually, like, properly try hard with this tune, because I think I can do a lot better than just the same amount of points. Okay, I lied. I only got 359. You know what? I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Oh god, I'm not paying attention. I was looking at how long I was recording for. I'll leave it there. Oh my god. All right. Let's try another car. Ooh, an NSX. And now I actually have 30 grand for the NSX plus the budget that I'll get from selling the Corvette, which is going to be 50. So I have 85 grand and an NSX to drift with. Interesting. Very interesting. Is it the Acura or is it a Honda? I'm pretty sure it's the Honda. It is the Honda. Let's Let's go over to Honda, which is here. And then I have NSX-R right here. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. I mean, it's a recipe for like a very good handling car. I don't know how well this is going to be as a drift car. Like, I don't know how well it's going to drive, but I have 85 grand to spend to make it a good one. I honestly do think that completely stock, this thing's probably not going to slide very well. Because this thing is made just to grip and be as fast as possible around corners, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, it just wants to go... Just wants to go in a straight line again. Just any little bit of oversteer that I try to do with this thing, it just wants to go in a straight line. If I do decide to just drive it downhill as fast as possible, it's going to be very, very fast. It really, really wants to go back in a straight line. Like every single corner, like I try to like force this thing to oversteer. It's really well balanced. God, I love the NSX. This is the NSX-R as well, so this is the newer one. It's definitely not wanting to do this. I'll tell you that now. But the front end is really light. It's like the Ferraris and all that, like I've said before. It just feels like a very underpowered one of them. Anything mid-engine just seems to be like such a good car to control. And this is absolutely no exception. It's so good. But again, it's not built to go around corners sideways. It's built to be able to stick on and do lap times. It's just made to be very, very grippy. And I'm going to finish off with 213. Right, let's bring it over to the festival and spend our money modifying this thing. Because I think, obviously, with more power, it's just going to be very, very good. Which is what we're going to do to this thing. I think I'm going to keep the standard engine that's in it now. And then just turbo it. I'm going to twin turbo it because we need all the help we can get. We don't actually have a bit of turbo lag there. I'm going to have a look at the power that I can put down with this thing. And then I'll go ahead and do all of the other stuff. Diff. 100%. Actually, I do have quite a lot of money, so I'm just gonna do this. And I'll have full customizability over that. Definitely want to change those. Come on. I think even power-wise, I can go and pretty much upgrade everything on this thing. With all of our money that we have, I should have quite a bit of freedom with this thing. I just want to see how much power we can actually squeeze out with this car. And then I'll see what sort of tires I need to put on it. You can probably even get this thing to be all-wheel drive, but I'm not doing that because I feel like it'll just ruin the car. Right, 53 grand, pretty much done. 664 horsepower. Do I go with race tires? Yeah, I'll go with race tires. I'll make... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with race tires, so I'm going to keep the tire compound, or the tire width the same. I'll do this with the track width, though. So we're at 63,000 at the moment. Visually, I mean, I can do a little bit of extra lippage, I guess, on the front end and the rear. We can even change our wheels, actually. I can probably do that. One sec. A little bit of T37s, not bad. I'll get them to be a little bit bigger as well. We'll go with 18s on T37s. And that is pretty much it. 75,000 out of the 85,000 that I've had. And I'll leave it like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and lock this diff fully. Just like so. And now, let's actually drive this thing. I feel like it's just going to be night and day to the way it was before. Has a lot of grip, but Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Actually, no, I can even drive this thing uphill. Before with the Holden, I definitely wasn't able to push this thing up, or like to push it uphill. And even actually after I've upgraded it, it still didn't have like a lot of power. That's why I kind of struggled to get over like 360,000 points with it. Because for some of the longer corners, it was just struggling. I was struggling to like keep, you know, big angle, like to keep my speed up because I just wasn't able to. Oh, I actually timed that perfectly. I just like to let go of everything, just slow down. But yeah, I can push this thing uphill. Oh, it's so lightweight, man. The front end is super, super light. You just point in any direction you want to go and it just goes that way. And it's got way more than enough power for the tire width that I have now. It's great. The race tires as well are perfect because I just have the perfect amount of grip. I can lose traction whenever I want to. Oh, it's so good now. So, so good. I don't even know if I want to add it too onto this because I feel like I'm just going to ruin it, but it's so easy to keep sideways now. Jesus. It's like so different to the way it was before. When this thing was completely stock. And I'm going uphill now, like I'm going against gravity, which just goes to show how good it is. Before I was actually struggling to get this thing sideways going downhill. Now it's actually kind of hard to keep this thing going in a straight line. But that control over the steering is so beautiful. Like I said, more than enough grip as well. 355 uphill. It's really good. It's actually so sick. Alright, let's go downhill. Let's try this downhill. I'm gonna keep the same gear ratios. Pretty much a lot of the tune is the same. I changed a bit of my camber and my toe settings. Just a little bit. So it's a little smoother when I'm steering and all that. But most of the stuff I've pretty much kept the same. A steering angle also helps. Very good. Very good bit. But it's still, like, I was never struggling with this thing when it was completely stock either, you know? Like losing control, spinning out and stuff like that. Because the front end is just so light, it just, like I said, just point it in the direction that you want it to go, and it goes that way. Okay, definitely don't need fourth for any of these corners. Just wanted to test it out. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's so much faster than the Holden. And that's what helps me get points. I mean, I put sports tires on the Holden, but like I feel like the sports tires just have so much slip. But the thing doesn't have like enough power for me to put race tires on it, you know what I mean? Or anything else. Like I want it to still slip, but I want it to have like a decent amount of grip that I can push myself along, if that makes sense. 408,000 points. I mean, there's not really anything crazy, but God, it's easy to drive. Yeah, I really, really like it. Anyway, that's pretty much it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more, please subscribe. Follow me on other social medias, links to those are down below, but that's it for now. This was the Honda NSX, and it's very, very good as a drift car. Very, very good. And I think with more power and maybe even drivetrain swap, this could probably be a very, very good like point drifting build as well. But obviously, I didn't end up building it for point drifting. I just wanted to see what it would be like as a budget drift car. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Okay, I crashed. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.